keto, juice cleansers, raw food, carnivore. It seems like every week there's some new diet promising fat loss, glowing skin, and abs by Friday. But here's the harsh truth. Fad diets are lying to you, and I'm here to break it all down. Let's get one thing clear first though. Not every trendy diet is necessarily bad, but the bad ones tend to have these red flags. Overpromises, like losing 10 pounds in a week. Demonizing one food group, like carbs, fats, fruit, even protein. Lacking sustainability, aka not setting you up for success after you're done with that diet. And lastly, celebrity endorsed with no science. They're designed to make you feel like you're the problem if they don't work, when in reality they weren't designed to work in the first place. Now let's talk about the honeymoon phase in fad dieting. Yes, you might lose a little bit of weight in the beginning, but here's why. A lot of that weight might be water weight loss from cutting carbs. Some of it may be from your body not being used to drastically cutting calories, or it might be a loss of lean muscle, which will also slow down your metabolism. It's important to know that fast isn't the same as healthy or effective or permanent. What you're really losing isn't fat. It's, like I just said, muscle, glycogen, hydration. And what I'm going to talk about now is the emotional roller coaster that people go through when they're on these types of diets. And if you had a close friend or family member who's tried it before, I'm sure you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Stage 1, the start of the diet. Feeling really motivated and thinking that you're going to get those results in just a few days. Stage 2 is that initial weight loss. Sure, you might feel amazing, but then comes stage 3. Hunger, fatigue, cravings, leads into stage 4. The binge or the fall off stage where you kinda quit. After that we got stage 5, guilt and regaining the weight. And lastly at stage 6, we got starting a new diet on Monday, rinsing and repeating the whole entire cycle. Sound familiar at all? This is what's commonly referred to as yo-yo dieting. And not only is it frustrating, but it can be draining both physically and mentally. Okay, so now that we've ripped off the band-aid, I know you're wondering what actually works. And this is one thing that can be very intimidating and confusing to many, deterring them away from even trying. So I'm gonna do my best to make it as simple as possible. I've narrowed it down to 6 key components. Part 1, calorie awareness, not obsession. Right out the gate, I'm gonna say that weight loss comes down to one thing, and that's calories in versus calories out. Now, in order to lose weight, you're going to need to be in what's called a calorie deficit, which if you don't know what that means, basically means you need to be taking in fewer calories than you are burning. For part 2, we got protein-focused balanced meals. Now for this, we want to build our meals around lean protein sources while also adding healthy carbs, healthy fats, and vegetables. Having good protein helps with muscle repair, satiety, aka feeling full, and overall metabolic health. The satiety is very important because this is really what helps us to crush those cravings, and all these 3 things are also key to sustainable results. Part 3, resistance training. Now resistance training is what allows us to build muscle, which boosts our metabolism, improves our strength, and is also key to achieving those results. Now a lot of people I've worked with are afraid to touch weights because they don't want to achieve that bulky bodybuilder physique. However, it's still possible to do resistance training without getting anywhere near that stage. Part 4 is daily movement. We want to aim to move our body every day, whether that's at the gym, going for a walk, doing chores, light stretching, anything you enjoy really that keeps you moving and active. Whatever it is, it all counts towards your success. Doing this supports calorie burn, mobility, recovery, and mental well-being. Part 5, sleep, hydration, and stress management. Now these often overlooked factors impact your hormonal health, as well as appetite, recovery, and motivation. Prioritize quality sleep, aim to get a gallon of water every day, and find ways to manage stress. Your results depend on this. And lastly, part 6 is the 80-20 mindset. What we want to do here is aim to eat nutrient-dense, high-protein meals 80% of the time and enjoy other indulgences the other 20% of the time without any guilt. This promotes balance over restriction, which is key to long-term consistency. All that said, real sustainable fat loss is not about the perfect week. It's about consistent habits that we slowly build over time. Yes, you can still eat burgers while you're doing this, trust me. I've been in this industry long enough to tell you, I've seen people wreck their bodies by chasing shortcuts. I've also helped people undo years of bad damage that they've had as a result of bad diets. And guess what? When they finally start eating right and eating enough, lifting consistently, and stop fearing food, the results, they stick. So the next time you see a fad diet promising life-changing results in only 7 days, ask yourself, can I actually see myself doing this 90 days from now? And if the answer is no, then it's definitely not something for you to try. If you're tired of the fads and ready for something real, I'd love to help. Go ahead and leave a like, drop a comment about the worst diet you've ever tried, and make sure you subscribe for more no bullshit fitness content.